Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my story playthrough of Particle Fleet Emergence with the 13th mission, Intent. So the objective is still destroy all enemy structures. The description is the particulate threat becomes very serious. Director Danu, we have entered another heavily structured system. Abraxian engineering is readily evident. Director Thoth, some of the particulate emitters in this system show an irregularity. Do you see this on the scanners, Anna? CTO Anna, yes, very interesting. These emitters have been tampered with, or manipulated. I believe with a slight alteration, our lathes could activate the modification on the emitters. Do you agree, Ogun? Director Ogun, already on it. The question is, what will happen when activated? But hey, nothing ventured. CEO Tychon, I concur. Our need to know outweighs our need for safety. Complete the modifications and move to engage those emitters. That doesn't make a lot of sense. What do you gain from knowing if you're dead and unable to act on the knowledge? So it looks like there's another tanker up there, which will improve my ability to go remotely. These appear to be the emitters that I will be able to modify. There is a new amp gem, and then that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the star shape on a cannon before. There's another one of the emitters that I'll be able to modify, but that is a cannon that is an enemy. These are mire creators, which that's interesting because those are small areas, but I think that's so that the cannons would work. These are the ship creators. This is a stunner. So there's quite a bit here that I'm going to have to deal with. There's an info cache. Yeah, so this will be interesting. I don't know what the range on these cannons is. That's going to be one concern. So let's see here. Let's go with mine production increase, energy range, move build speed. Omni reactors are just kind of a requirement anymore. I do want mine dischargers because there is a stunner in the level, and I think I am, tempted to be done with that. Benign emergent, what was that? Oh yeah, that's where these things appear and can shoot stuff, and I can, you know what? See, the trouble is I want them for my ships because I want to be able to move them around. So we will start with a Galcorp ship here, get this going as quickly as possible, and as soon as that's done, there we go. Now I can start a couple of Omnis, because then I can take the Omnis and send them over, and I'm going to let those build. As soon as that thing's done, I will build, there we go. Now I can build a lathe. I'm going to build 2 lathes just to get them up and across as quickly as possible. And let's see here. I don't know how rapidly I need to get things going. Oh my, apparently very rapidly. Alright, so I'm just gonna get a Marauder in place, hopefully, with an amp gem, hopefully, and we'll see if I get it built in time for this to work, or if it just gets destroyed, because that is a lot of particulate coming. I do have some cannons on my main ship, so that's helping, and those are almost done. Okay, they are done now. I'm going to send both of them up here to begin working on that area. Get this Omni going, and then I'm going to build another Omni. Because now, oh, nope, cancel, pause. Now I want to send this Omni as well. The question is whether or not the Omnis are going to survive the trip. No, that Omni is not. Okay, so that Omni I can get in place though. Build another one. Okay, alright. There is, oh, that's very interesting. That's strands of particulate. I'm not sure what that's going to end up meaning. but I can drop a couple Omnis up here now that that's there. And I need defenses up here. I'm going to drop the Joven up here because the Joven's kind of the jack-of-all-trades type of ship that I have been preferring to run. That's why the Marauder is where it is. It is a shame that there's not really turret-style defenses. I'm not sure whether trying to expand quickly was a good idea. Time will tell. Alright, we'll just get a cruiser and a destroyer here. Then at least a cruiser. Oh, and we'll put in the hammer. Hopefully, we'll be able to put in the hammer down here and see how this goes. I'm just hoping that I can keep stuff alive long enough to... Yeah. Oh, wow. So they've got ships that are actually shooting things now. That's a problem. Yeah, because that is a steady stream of particulate, basically. So let's see if I can get this guy down here. And I'm going to try and drop a big nose at the top there. Yeah. I'm not doing nearly enough damage to that particulate. This isn't going to work. I'm not sure what my alternatives are, other than to try and get the big nose in place. Alright, so this is intriguing as far as a level design is concerned. Yep, I was going to say that's going to destroy that. I'm going to rebuild the lathe. I'm hoping the big nose is going to be done. I'm also going to add a wolf on this side, assuming I can get it in place in time. I think I need to get up here and figure out what those do for me as quickly as possible. Back up the lathe. Because the wolf was able to handle ships pretty well previously, so it just has to get to a point, or the big nose, excuse me, get to the point where it's active. There we go. Now, hopefully, this functions. Alright, everything over here is doing okay now-ish. It's amazing how much this thing's repairing, though, when it gets shot. So because of that, let's mount an amp gem there. I haven't rebuilt the Joven. I probably ought to rebuild the Joven. And I think with that, I've just decided that this is going to be my primary location, and that I'm going to try and launch assaults from it, because it's where I'm going to have the most ships. That being the case, I do need dischargers. Granted, down here I'm kind of close to the, whatever the heck you want to call this thing, the mine, and the mine has a discharger. But, good to have them available, I think. Yep, because that barely worked, and that did work. Okay, good. It's just insane that I'm not doing enough damage down here to do anything to this. I'm going to see what happens if I try and take the Joven away. Oops. And give the Joven an amp gem, since I have it. And then move stuff in more. Get a cruiser going again. Alright, there we go. So that's going to destroy the enemy Doppel. Alright. So, that being the case, I actually want to bring the hammer up, because I want to use it as a point of defense. For that, I should have a tanker, since we need to be outside of... Okay, there we go. Move up the lathes to do whatever it is that this is going to do. And then I can get the other tanker as soon as this is completed. Alright, enemy emitter converted. Does it appear that all it does is turn it into... Yes, all it does is turn it into a allied emitter, but that is very useful. So, let's see here. Let's get these over here to do the same thing there. Get this going for battery. And then I can get a couple grabbers, because being able to utilize these once they're in place will be very useful. Okay, so let's get the lathe up there. Now I have additional friendly resources that I can use to... Oh my! Okay. And Kami says, we have recovered a ship schematic for another Galcorp tanker. Nothing new in the design, but it should come in handy for extended remote operations with our growing fleet. Yeah, no kidding, growing fleet. Okay, let's come get this as well, and then I need... Yeah. Oh, I should finish my... finish getting the Omni there. Alright, so Director Kami says, shocking news, we have recovered another Omni license and added it to our database. Well, they're at least aware that... I wonder if a single grabber would be able to send Particulate out. I don't know. We'll have to find that out at some point. Okay. So I'm going to call this... Well... Okay, hold on. I can't remove the tanker, I don't think. I think the tanker has to stay to power the grabbers. So I do need another tanker at that point. I'm going to build a micro tanker just so that I have it. Alright, energy-wise, I have mired everything I can mire. I need to try to get over here. I've got to pick one of these to work on. Okay. Where are... Alright, that's those three. That's a lot to get through. So I've got to... Yeah, I think I just have to pick one of these to work on and destroy it. Now, I wouldn't mind if it were possible to get down here and take out this stuff and get rid of that one. Oh, I need to get this guy down. There we go, good. Alright. Bring all of my ships down to try to handle this. Because if I can get rid of that, there's a whole lot of particulate coming out of that. That removing it will be very helpful. Oh, that is so close. There we go. Awesome. Alright, now I can concentrate on trying to come over here and basically do the same thing that I just did, only with a different goal, because here the goal... Okay. I need to get in and get this done then, because they're attacking. Yep, that was a lathe down. With this cannon not powered, I have to hope that I've got enough. Nope. Dang. That's two lathes down. Okay. So the idea wasn't terrible, but I didn't have what I needed to address it fully. Okay. So I have to recognize the amount of damage the cannons are capable of. Now part of that is moving the thing into place to absorb the damage from it until it runs out of power. And then I can move the lathes into place to handle everything else. As long as the lathes can... Yeah, 2 lathes going is definitely going to be a lot faster than just the one, hopefully. There we go, that did it. Now, the other thing I'm hoping is that because these cannons, these cannons don't work if they're mired, I'm hoping that if this can produce the blue mire, that I will be able to undo that. Now, I just have to get more stuff in range. to be able to fire on that spot. Can I get these guys over to this side? Not if they fly straight through. No, is the answer. Okay, so what I was hoping to do is get him onto the side to be able to handle that energy thing. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to fly around the backside and take that mire out, that mirer out, and maybe I can get, what do you call it? A cannon on that backside going, to help with the assault there. We'll see. That thing's got huge range, which isn't actually a good thing at this point. Really all I need is to... Okay, so that's fine. Now I need to escape. Come back around to where they can repair. With the speed, that's not bad. The other thing I need to do is... I wonder if I can try and get down here and take that out. Because what I want is an Omni. I need a couple of Omnis there, and I don't know that one Omni will be enough. Alright. These pushers aren't doing really what I'd... Oh, well that one's not, because that's not helpful. This one's just not getting it anywhere near the direction that I want it to be. Okay, so as long as that's looping... Yeah, let's try and build a couple Omnis. And then I'll move them over, if I can figure it out anyway. Of course, with ships flying around, Omnis may not survive very well over there. But now that that's done that, I actually wonder if I could get lathes onto that thing. If I had better defenses. I think I could, but I need to... Okay, so Joven... I would need to take most of that stuff over. Wish I had another grabber as well. Alright. So let's see. If I take these and move them. I don't know if 2 Omnis is going to be enough to demire that, but I'm certainly going to try. Oops. And since they're self-powered, alright, come on. I'm watching their health. It looks like, alright, good, they broke through. So they should now. That'll set up that cannon, which will help me out a lot. Hopefully, anyway. They have to actually get through the cannon for that to work, but then they'll be able to power the cannon because, well, they're self-powered. I don't know if I have to get this to be able to power the cannon. Alright, now that is... It's got all of that stuff over there, so I'm going to try to see if I can bum rush this and get it destroyed before stuff comes back and kills them. Maybe? Come on. Yes! Okay. I'm going to lose that. Oh, I'm going to lose the other one too, just because of the... Its engines got destroyed, so it's toast. Yep. Alright, so I have to rebuild lathes, but there is a lot less stuff going on over there, which means I can now hopefully start some kind of assault on this side. Which I'm going to say my best bet to do that is actually going to be an Omni assault again, and this time we'll take 3 Omnis and see if it works. Alright, they're done. Swing them around this way. Okay, and there's a cannon on the... good. So now the Battery's done. They can work on that. Here's my tanker. Run it over to assist them. I wish there was waypoint pathing so that you could not have to send everything directly, but working so far. Alright, so it's slow, kind of, but it's functioning at the moment. I just don't know if Omnis are going to be able to overwhelm the whatever the heck you call this thing, the mirror. Oh, well, even if they can't, they can destroy it, hopefully. Yeah, that's one down. So they did destroy it. That's 2 down, but this one survived. Okay. So it can demire. That'll work just fine. And then it'll work slowly is the only problem. So I'm going to drop another couple Omnis as sources of an ability to attack. And I mean, I know I'm not using my full resources as far as ship complements go. I'm trying to keep things working here. And I'm trying to work one side at a time because I am fairly confident that if I tried to work 2 sides at a time, it would not. Oh, it can destroy the cannons. Oh, awesome. I was not aware that was the case. That is very good to know. Alright. Is this thing able to try to pull from both of these? What was that? Lost a... Oh, I converted the cannon. Okay. Something else I didn't know that it was capable of. I didn't realize you'd convert them. I think there was a mission where I was working with cannons and I didn't... Okay. So, let's take these 2 since they're done there. We'll send them across and then they can go get this data thing. I don't know how I've been destroying this when it sits there taking such a beating. Alright, now there is energy coming here. Awesome, so that's filling this cannon. Unfortunately, the Omnis are not able to power that, so I did have to get this energy going first. Alright. Run these down. They can get the data cache. They'll probably... I don't think they should die. Yeah, they seem to be doing okay. There we are. Send them back, and now... Kami says, Anna, take a look at the readings from the info cache we just collected. CTO Anna. Oh, that is brilliant. COO Amicus. Yes? CTO Anna. This is a member of the parody volume we have been looking for. COO Amicus. That's great. And? CTO Anna. Isotopic analysis also indicates this info cache has a 99% likelihood of being manufactured on the origin world. CEO Tycon. What? An info cache containing the data we are collecting is from the origin world? How is that possible? The origin world has been lost for millennia. There can't be anything there that could manufacture an info cache. COO Amicus. And not every info cache that contains the data shows signs of being from the origin world. Only this one does so far. CEO Tycon. Team, come up with a hypothesis that would explain this and have it ready by the next system. Yeah, that's corporate for you. Always wants demands for explanations for things that are not, strictly speaking, necessarily explainable. Wonderful thing, that. Alright, now if I can... So that was their ship. Awesome. I am going to bring the hammer down again to take the brunt of the attack while these come down and try and toast this. Okay. So one of them is toast itself, but they're recharging. Come on. Just trying to get this stupid thing destroyed. There we go. It's switching between the cannon, so if I get close enough, I can start converting it. and the tanker's doing its job. So this is kind of weird, but basically what I'm doing here is trying to convert the cannon with these two. There we go. Now it has been converted, so all I have to worry about is remiring down there. I'm gonna build 2 more to be ready to go after it. I think, hold on, that if I come to that side, oops, it should be able to take this out. Yes, awesome. Oh, I lost my 2 Omnis. That's a problem. Apparently there was more mire there than I was aware of, but this will be able to destroy those. I can start running 2 Omnis down, and I can put ships down to try to reduce some of the mire levels down here, hopefully. And with that much firepower coming in, it looks like I'm doing okay there. So now I can move. Oh, I lost another Omni. Okay, but that last one seems to be doing okay. Alright, I need to be ready to start an assault on this section next. Cancel, and I'm missing an amp gem. I'm gonna give the amp gem. Oops. Cancel, please. There. Alright. Okay, so they don't appear to be attacking my ground-based stuff. And yeah, these aren't doing any real good. Which is a bit of a bummer. I was kind of hoping they'd be able to assist with the assault down here, but they don't. Oh, my Marauder is eating some damage there. Alright. Here, bring down the hammer. Bring this down. You know what? Just bring everybody across here, so that I can then bring in some lathes to deal with trying to get rid of this stuff. Here we go. So now I've got more energy. I don't really need the tankers. Good. Now if I come here, can I build more Omnis up here? I didn't. Good. That means I can take and build. I'm out of Omnis. How am I out of Omnis? I've got 2 over here. I'm gonna send 1 across to, if it survives. We'll see if it can make it through that without dying. Well, it made that. Alright. Because I need to send some Omnis down here. If I bring the lathe down, I should have no trouble destroying this mire maker here. Oh, that's right, I was building Omnis there. And then drop these Omnis to help demire. And bring everything forward to try to deal with ships and stuff. There we go. Okay. So it's a whole lot of structures to have to try to attack. But it's all in a concentrated area. I should be able to concentrate my own forces in fire. Their ships aren't really a concern at that point for that very reason. Since they're dying fairly quickly now that I've got the kind of firepower going that I need. Alright, that should mean that I can bring these lathes up to take out one of the ship constructors and whatever else, and I need to bring the tanker up to assist with that. I'm still bummed that these weren't more useful than they were. I mean, I'm filling the area now with the blue stuff, but I was not able to slightly previously. This should be done here very quickly. Oh, come on, why is this lathe not doing more? I'll bring this lathe up after all. I hadn't planned on it, but the other one's not doing enough to truly be effective. Okay. So move that there. See if we can get the lathe in place to start firing. Move everything else up some. And then come up there, and everything should be good. Because now all I have to do is worry about these few things. I don't know that it's in a good place. Yeah, ships are getting their Doppels are getting destroyed as quickly as they're built, which is good. That was finished. Okay, just a bit more. And again, we can move everything up to kind of assist, but I don't really think assistance is necessary. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's still creating stuff where destroying this stuff will be good. Is that the end? What am I missing? Why is the mission still... Oh, okay, because I didn't get the stunner, apparently. Oops. That seemed like a smoother mission than some of the other ones have been, so I don't know what the timing's going to be, but I'm definitely happier with how that went. Alright, CEO Tycon says, our original goal of finding the origin world and uncovering its mysteries received a large boost in this system. We also have discovered a new mystery. Any ideas yet? Director Kami, not yet, sir. Perhaps by the time we exit Rift Space and enter the next system, something will have come to me. Alright, so, where's my time? 25:47? That is 1470th. Alright, it's fine. And then the next mission is going to be the 145th, and that will be in the next video. Thanks all.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.